What is up, everybody? Brandon here with Fold Up Games, and today we're going to be messing with the YouTube algorithm because they've got it coming. Everybody's talking about dream games, so let's jump into it. What's your dream game? Should you keep working on it? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, if you got into game dev in the first place because you had this bright idea of something that you wanted to make, then write it down and hold on to it. Don't just let go of it. But keep that definitely in the back burner as you continue to learn how to make video games. And I would say that a couple things are going to happen along the way. And one of them is that you're going to realize that your really simple sounding idea is going to be like 10 times harder than you thought it was going to be. And that just learn a video game program real quick is not real quick. It's going to be a very long journey. So that kind of reality hitting you in the face can it can sting. It can be difficult. The other thing that you might find out is that your dream game idea isn't really that much fun and you need to modify it. Not to throw cold water on anything. Like I said, hold on to that idea. But I think that being realistic about it and being willing to change and willing to modify is important too. Like the last game dev journal I was doing with Cosmic Cavalier, I kind of got to the point where I realized I was having more fun bashing into asteroids with my spaceship than I was with the whole, idea of running and trading cargo and stuff. And I thought, this game would be more fun as a cargo runner if there was a timer and just more arcade fun back and forth, because this more simulation thing, it's a drag to make and it's probably a drag to play. The game I was inspired by used to be cool for me back in the day, but times have changed and I've changed and I'm not really into it anymore. So it's hard to kind of take a dream idea like that and say, yeah, maybe it's not the best. But if you're willing to be flexible, you're going to make something that's really cool and something that you'll enjoy more and that you'll be more proud of. On the other side of things, I think people are a lot of times telling you, market competition or worrying about can you make money off it and merchandising and monetizing. Hey, I said it, monetizing. The other day I couldn't say monetization at all. I kept trying to add extra syllables into it. But yeah, people are always telling you, worry about that. If you're a hobbyist and you're having fun and you're learning, just keep having fun and keep learning and do whatever pops into your head next. My dream games is going to vary from one day to the next day to the next day. And sometimes it's really, really hard to stay focused and to finish what I want because I've got so many dream game ideas that I'm wrapping that up because I want to go and do the next one. I mean, I've had just an acorn sitting on my desk for a while because I thought it was the most beautiful acorn ever, and also gave me an idea for a game. Everything's going to give you an idea. And some days I'm like, screw it, I don't want to do this anymore at all. I'm going to go do something else with my day, or maybe with the rest of my time, and this isn't my hobby anymore. It's up to you, dude. So have a dream game, have an idea, try to stay focused and finish what you're working on as much as possible. I did my whole video on ADHD and game dev. Just trying to finish stuff can be a real challenge, to actually complete a project you're working on. I did put the finishing touches on the silly demo little goldfish game, so I'm just too scatterbrained and lazy to show you that. Challenges, man, challenges, am I right? So yeah, I would suggest if you do have a dream game out there, write it down now. Write it down now before you get too deep into game dev and then you realize all the roadblocks that are in the way and you forget what the thing was, because time will get you and reality checks will get you. So, keep that idea alive. Don't just dump it, but please, be willing to flex and be willing to change. I've had a survival game in the back of my head and I've tackled it like 5 or 6 times before and I've never really made that much progress on it. There you go. So you've always got a dream game, but it's not one thing. It's 100 things. If you're a creative person, you like making stuff, you never have just one idea. You got an idea, and it's lots of fun. There's no shortages of ideas out there. Closing thought for you, if you ever got into game dev and you thought, hey, coding is hard, but I got lots of ideas I can share with people. I'll give people ideas. Let me tell you, I'm going to stop you right there. There's nobody who got into writing code and learned to do all the whole hard work of it and just said, I learned how to code, but now I got nothing to make. If only somebody would bring me an idea, I'd be set. Ain't nobody saying that. That's my 2 cents worth for you today. Hold on to your dream games. Don't let those things go. Work on them when you feel like you can and see if you can make any progress, and try not to get too discouraged along the journey. Have fun along the journey. Games are supposed to be fun, and I think making games should be fun too. Thanks a lot. You guys have a really nice day. Bye.